This video contains content that some might find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm Ryan Bergara, and this is Are You Scared? A show where I tell my friend Shane Madej the internet's scariest stories. Today we're actually going to be doing things a little bit different for Are You Scared, because our submission, while normally from online, has actually come to us in the form of a little envelope.
A mysterious package?
A mysterious package which has obviously seen better days. It says "To Watcher" on the front, and it has a British postage, weirdly enough. And there's also a big R logo here. Not sure what that's all about. Shall we see what's inside?
If we dare.
All right, let's take a look. I love this kind of style.
Do you get these sort of packages often? It's burnt.
Yeah, well, normally I just kind of open them at home.
Yeah.
But this is the first one I've opened on camera. It smells weird.
It's like Christmas.
We got 1, 2, 3 tapes. Let's actually just get these out and then pull. Oh shit! And it looks like there's some burnt scraps of paper that explains the burnt smell. Huh. Well, let's get that out of there.
That's a genuine cassette tape.
Looks like this tape says 1. This tape says 2.
Listen last.
Should we listen first?
Do a little memento?
No. Let's listen. We
don't want good boys.
We're not going to Tarantino it. We'll listen to the first one.
Well, this is exciting. I don't have to hear your voice.
Okay, I don't know if I would have worded it that way. But
We get some tapes from a stranger. It's a fun little surprise.
How do I open this tape player? How did you do that?
I read a button. Oh gosh, okay,
God.
this is really exciting.
Well, let's hop into it.
Are we ready?
Lock your doors, turn off the lights, and let's see if we could make it till the end of the night.
We could interview them right up to and past their sentencing.
No, all right, hang on. Right, start over. I can't write any more of these down, so I've got the recorder going now.
I'm saying if we do enough human interest stories, but focus on people who are most likely to murder, then one is bound to snap, and boom, there's our podcast. We follow him, and stop shaking your head. We're looking for potential murderers. Statistically, it's gonna be a him.
I meant start over. Never mind. This is Adam and Tommy.
Hello.
We have been trying to come up with a new podcast for... Oh, well, would you look at that. We just crossed over into the 15th hour.
No, we haven't really, have we?
You can't tell by the ideas you're pitching. You just suggested we interview random people until we happen upon a future serial killer.
I mean, it's how companies find their CEOs.
I like it.
Their idea for a true crime podcast is just to interview people hoping that they're interviewing a future serial killer.
It's a smart idea, I think.
How do you think that's a smart idea?
Right? Tommy and Adam, they're just like us. We sit down a lot too and we go, what's a good idea for a ghost show?
Yeah, we don't normally record it though.
We should start recording
Yeah,
it.
because then we could send our tape over back to the UK, put it in an equally dirty envelope. By the way, I'm enjoying just listening with you.
It's nice to vibe, huh? Welcome to the vibe zone, brother. I've been living here.
We're just vibing in the void together.
That's what we're here for.
Were you
Just
trying to
reached out
shake? What did you want me to do? Like high five you or something? Okay, cool. Let's get going.
Cute. Could you maybe use some of that cleverness to come up with an actual idea?
Okay. A podcast that narrates a decomposing body live to time.
I imagine the first few hours will be pretty boring.
Thought of that. Before the maggots really start writhing, you use that time to tell the story of the corpse. Like, oh, this young woman was hit by a lorry on her way to uni. Isn't it a pity?
Do you want us to watch a decomposing student? And you think the sponsors will be okay with that? And now the maggots are moving on to her eyes, with Wrigley taking the lead and Bitey close behind. This episode brought to you by the nice, respectable family company TM.
I'm sure you actually like that podcast idea because you have said many times.
It's pretty fascinating, the natural world. Oh, you're talking about how I wouldn't mind to be publicly
You told me that your
decomposing.
plans for burial are to be thrown off a helicopter into a field and let your body rot.
I think it's perfectly natural to rot. You know,
Yeah.
you don't gotta pump me full of chemicals after I die.
Well, technically, we're all rotting.
This is not true. We're not rotting. You're not
we're-
rotting.
we're
There's no
definitely-
necrosis
Well,
occurring on your
we're
body.
decomposing slowly.
We're not.
We're decomposing.
No.
We're aging. Our cells, they're dying.
Yeah, but then they get replaced by other cells. This is not what's
Look at
happening.
your face.
Look at my face. Look at
This
you.
is the perfect example, Exhibit A. We're slowly dying. Me, it's like, is he getting younger?
You're not. You're certainly not. I can tell you that.
This episode brought to you by the nice, respectable family company TM.
We haven't had a respectable sponsor in years.
Because you keep pitching completely unhinged ideas. Now please, for the good of the company and our bank accounts, let's come up with something marketable.
Aside from Corpse Cast, you mean?
We have that one recorded. We can move on knowing that we can always return to these tapes and find that genius again.
Yeah, good point. You do actually think these are good ideas, right?
I just think maybe we're scraping the bottom of this particular barrel, so to speak.
Easy to shoot ideas down, bit harder to get them to take off.
What's that mean?
I come up with all the ideas and you just say, no, must be nice to be on the curation side is all.
Oh, all right.
Caddy.
They are right, though. It is easier to shoot ideas down.
Yeah. Take it from me.
Must be nice to be on the curation side is all.
Oh, all right. What about a scripted podcast?
Hold on, you want me to start thinking of a whole other type of podcast at 11 p.m?
We're doing it together?
This together. Okay, fine. How about some tea then? I'll get the kettle on and we'll give it a shot.
I think I'm good.
No, trust me, you're gonna love it.
What I would love is if you could come up with a new horror podcast idea so I can start paying rent again. Maybe, God, I don't know, looking into crimes that are not solved. That can't have been done. If so, certainly not well.
Hey, you watch it. These fucking
Shots
guys-
fired from across the pond.
Yeah, dude, what the hell is going on
Yikes.
here? Clear dig at us.
Do you think we're dealing with sort of a Leopold and Loeb situation here? Are these guys going to start making their own crimes to report on? Do we trust the English?
Like what we're doing over in Ghost Files, making ghosts from scratch.
Yes, you murder people.
I don't do that. I
every
never
year.
said that. I said
The
I make,
reaping,
I
he
said I
calls
make
it.
ghosts from scratch.
Here we are.
Cheers.
To clever ideas.
Cheers to that. Oh,
Speaking of, come up with any knockouts while I was gone?
no. What tea is this? It's very...
Great, right?
I was going to say earthy.
Oh, so you're a tea critic too, I see. Not stopping you from drinking it though, is it?
I can appreciate dirt tea every now and again. Now,
What's going on with the tea?
Oh, that's what you... yeah, let's go. Let's find out what's going
No,
on.
I'm just curious because he was like, oh, trust me, you'll love this tea. Do you think that the tea is infused with like hallucinogenics?
Oh, I thought you were going to say is the tea metaphorical. Like,
No.
like-
I was thinking that like maybe to generate wild ideas,
Yeah.
he's drugging them with some hallucinogenic tea or some psychotropic tea.
We should take ayahuasca before we listen to the second tape.
I think we should dose you with ayahuasca and lock you in a haunted house. And if you want to see that,
No,
just let us know and we'll do it.
we won't.
now, scripted podcast ideas.
Right, what do you have?
Maybe you can get the ball rolling for us.
Maybe you can get the ball rolling for us. I'm always rolling the bloody ball.
Well, we have different strengths, you and I, so...
So it's probably time you use whatever strength you have and roll that ball.
Fine, all right. Scripted horror podcast.
Good start.
Maybe one where a guy
Yes.
has an infestation of ants
I'm with you.
in his pants.
Just right there in his pants.
Yeah, and they're controlling his actions?
Like an upside down ratatouille.
I think we saw different ratatouilles.
Pass. What else you have?
Nothing! This is hard! Do these windows open? Guess not. What's that guy doing?
Who?
The guy down there on the pavement, other side of the street.
The dancing guy.
Yes,
Okay, and we're off, baby.
Now, here I was
we're off to the
wondering,
races. We're off to the races. It's not going to be two guys talking about ideas the whole time.
recall-
Now we've got a guy.
We have 3 tapes too. So
Yeah.
I would assume they make it at least to the 3rd tape.
Yeah.
Right?
The dancing guy.
Yes, the dancing guy.
Oh, he's pissed.
Oh, I don't think it's drink. Drugs, maybe? Look at him scratching.
Ooh,
Yeah, that does not look comfortable.
awful.
Anyway, let's keep working. We were on a roll.
Yeah, pity we lost the momentum from the ants idea.
At least I came up with one. It's your turn.
Hey, I helped. You keep going. This is fun.
What about... Oh, okay. What about a taxi driver who has a photographic memory of all maps, but doesn't know how to operate a car?
And that's a horror idea?
Yeah.
This guy's bad at ideas.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, now I'm thinking the man outside, dancing, scratching. Is it a zombie?
No, I think it's just some dude up to no good, maybe.
How it always starts though in zombie films are always like, look at that weird guy. What's he up to? I don't know. Let's
That's
go
true.
about our day.
Maybe we should go up for a closer look.
Then they hear something funny on the radio and they're like, huh, what's this? Huh?
Or maybe he can get the car going, but he doesn't know how to stop it.
No one's made him aware of the brake pedal. How does he pick up customers?
Okay, I'm starting to see how someone poking holes in your story could be frustrating.
Yeah, but I'm being serious now. There might be something here. Keep going.
He doesn't know how he picks up the customers. Every day he wakes up already in the process of driving someone. They tell him their story, and it's always a different awful person, someone truly despicable. And then when they finish telling him about themselves, he reveals he can't stop, and he just crashes the car, killing them both.
Hey, now we're on to...
What was that? Jesus, a car just slammed into the building.
It's been going at 70 miles an hour.
This is really fun.
Taxi Cab Confessions would be better if it always ended with the taxi crashing.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, there's a car that's now crashing into the building.
So wait, is that in the story that they were pitching that the car crashed? Did an actual crash happen?
That would be like us pitching a ghost show, and then during that, a ghost showed up
It
on.
was like strong pitch.
I have some notes.
You know, listening to this with you makes me think back, at how fun it must have been to gather around the radio.
The pictures are always goofy because they're always looking at the radio.
Mother and father around the radio.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
It does sound
Now
very
we got
nice.
TV. What am I? I'm out here watching, Star Trek.
It's pretty good.
Star Trek is pretty good. I watch it a lot.
Anyone hurt?
What do you think?
Oh, good. Drunk guy's okay.
I mean, looks like he's passed out. Oh, no, he's all right. Moving his legs.
Looks like he's dancing in his sleep.
Oh, there's the ambulance.
One hell of a response time.
Yeah. The NHS is a miracle. Anyway, back to work. That was
Kind of
weird.
funny.
What are the odds of a car crash happening just downstairs from our office, moments after I pitch a story about a crashing car?
Slim. I'd say... slim.
Wait! Is this a story in which they have the power to, manifest things?
Like Ruby Sparks.
Sure. I don't know who that is. Who's that?
It was a film
Oh, okay.
with Zoe Kazan,
Oh, recent then.
Paul Dano.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that film.
Just like Ruby Sparks. I would just go to town with that. Otherwise, you basically have a magical notebook. How do you test it? Right away.
Well, if we're trying to come up with a hit podcast, then I would just write, then they come up with a hit podcast.
That's smart!
Yeah, and then a giant pool of popcorn appears. And at the bottom of the pool of popcorn is a door that leads to another bigger pool of popcorn.
You're a man of simple pleasures.
That's right.
Kind of leaves a bad taste in your mouth. Let's try a new idea.
He's on a roll, ladies and gentlemen.
Corpses.
I like it.
Corpses that disappear quickly,
Convenient.
but very quickly, within a few seconds.
Again, fewer dead bodies around sounds less horrible.
But what if it's because of bugs?
Ah, the ants are back.
Look, I don't like bugs, right?
Few people do. Keep going.
Okay, so consumption has gotten so out of control that it reaches a tipping point. We now make so much rubbish that insects no longer have to compete for resources.
Hadn't thought of bugs in competition. Something beautiful there.
It's our own fault, you know?
This is good. So these bugs are rich.
But then their population booms and they get out of control. They start evolving quicker and quicker, so they're able to start planting eggs and maggots into fresher and fresher dead.
Or what if they aren't even dead?
Oh, they start reproducing in living flesh? Disgusting. I love it.
What would be the scariest bug to get real big?
Do you have one in mind?
Probably a bee.
I would go with praying mantis.
Oh yeah, because they dice you up, right?
Praying mantis, he go after you.
Mosquitoes.
Mosquito. Oh, they'd suck your
Mosquito would
ass
just
dry.
just needle right through the head, just
Yeah.
and just
Yeah,
oh,
it'd turn you into a little
oh.
Capri Sun.
Disgusting. I love it.
Yeah, and that's why as soon as someone dies,
Their immune system can't stop all the bug eggs and they all just hatch immediately.
devouring the host.
You just wait to explode into a pile of bugs.
Traumatizing to witness, literally makes your skin crawl. Good one.
It's this awful tea you made. It's really got the horror juices flowing. Okay, what else? What else? Maybe firemen who...
Firemen who are actually bugs?
Oh, Richie Friend's gone.
Oh! You may be right. Maybe this drunk guy was patient zero. Is that what you're about to say? It doesn't seem like it because you're licking your teeth like the fucking Joker right now. So I don't know what you're about to say.
What I was about to say is that I think Itchy Man exploded into bugs.
Okay, so yeah, he is patient zero then.
Yes, but he's bugs now because that was their idea.
Oh!
I thought we arrived at the same thing
See,
at the
I
same
know,
time,
I
but then
was
I looked
just-
in your eyes and they were vacant, and I was like,
No,
oh,
they
he's
weren't
not.
vacant,
He's
they were
not.
filled with
vacant.
different
There's
eye-
no
they
lights
were-
are on, but nobody's home.
Oh! Ants in the pants! That's why he was dancing!
That's why he was dancing, ants in the pants.
I got too lost in the sauce. When they said ants controlling a person, I was just imagining a bunch of ants in a large trench coat, pretending to be a human.
It's because he brought up the Ratatouille point that I was like, oh, they're like controlling him like a marionette. But if he literally had ants in his pants,
I never thought about how awful it would actually be to have ants in your pants.
it sounds funny. It sounds all
don't
like
think it's as funny as
fun
you
and
would think.
games until you actually have pants full of ants.
Oh, Richie Friend's gone.
That's a relief. Where'd he go?
I don't know. He's just not there anymore. Left behind a bit of a mess. What is that?
Don't know. Whoa. Those paramedics.
Never seen one throw up before.
Must be tough work. Things they must see.
Ooh, there's another idea. A paramedic team that becomes so traumatized by the things they've seen that they go mad and turn on one another, but they're both so knowledgeable about how to keep a person alive that they're basically unkillable.
Ooh, grisly. Heroes turned monsters. People will love them.
Christ, what now? Who's yelling?
It's the medics.
My God. That's...
What's going on?
These guys got Harold and purple crayon.
They got Harold and purple crayon. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I don't know why
is
you
that-
turned Creole there, but I love it.
Anyways, we called it. They're making things up, and then it's happening outside of their window.
It's taking them a bit to get, to
that
realize it. I guess, you know what, if it was happening to us in real time though, we know we're listening to
A tape.
a real thing that happened.
Yes,
So we're obvious, and also being the world's greatest detectives.
detective brains.
Yeah, I mean, we'd probably be testing it out a lot quicker than these guys because they're not even having fun with it.
What's the first thing you would test?
I'd be like, big pecs,
You want big
huge
pecs?
pecs, like Schwimmer. His pecs are big.
Why do you know that?
I just remember on Friends when he would wear sweaters, people would be like, are those implants, Schwimmer?
I've never heard that.
And he was
once.
like, "Ugh, implants?
"That's a pretty good Ross."
I never trotted it out before.
That was good.
It's the medics.
My God. That's...
What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why are the things you're pitching actually happening?
I don't know. Holy shit, they're really fighting. He's picked up a rock. Oh no!
Oh my god!
He just smashed his head open.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Oh my god!
God, tell me I'm seeing things.
You're seeing things, and so am I.
Did he just melt?
Adam, I think those are bugs.
There was a body there 10 seconds ago. Now he's completely gone. What's happening?
I don't know. Why is everything you say coming true?
I don't know. I don't want it to be. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. I'm gonna black out. Oh.
Did you get that?
I'm gonna black out. Yeah, I guess.
Oh,
yeah,
he got it.
yeah,
He got
but,
it. Blackout.
I'm still trying to figure out, is he hallucinating or not? Because we're going through the perspective of the narrator here. I don't like it when I'm not the narrator. I can't control it.
Yeah, you're just along for the ride, buddy.
Oh, God.
Now you know how hard it is for me to do this show. I work really hard on this show. You know, I do. You know, people don't give me enough credit. I say I vibe in the void, but there's a lot of very hard work that I'm doing over here, and now you understand.
He doesn't have his hands in his pants. He
Someone
has his hand
said-
in his pants. He's jerking himself off.
Bit of a hero.
God, no.
It's locked.
It's an electronic lock, and all the power is off. Yes, it's locked.
We have to call someone. We can't be stuck in here with all this weirdness.
No signal, no Wi-Fi.
Oh, me neither.
Adam, I think we're trapped.
Oh,
That's tape 1.
oh boy. Well,
I guess you'll have to wait till next time.
Tommy and Adam, we're rooting for you, boys.
That's right. What is your next move here? I mean, we kind of...
Well, this is, I'm not under the influence of psychotropic tea.
That's right.
So I don't know if we can trust these boys to make a good
sound
decisions,
decision, yeah.
Yeah, I guess now if you realize that everything you say is coming true, just be like, and then everything was fine.
You've been given genie powers.
Yes.
I don't think you could be trusted with genie powers.
Why?
All of my... Well, because you're going to wish for crazy things.
I'll do whatever I
You're not
want.
going to stop at big pecs. You're going to start doing other crazy shit.
I do that thing I always wanted to do. Mickey Mouse is me instead. I'm on all the Mickey Mouse merch. Disney World is about me.
Mouse Madej?
I'm not a mouse though, it's just me. Just for some reason, a long time ago, Walt Disney drew me instead of Mickey Mouse.
Are you wearing the same clothes as Mickey Mouse?
Absolutely. Just little shorts.
The weird little booty shorts with the buckles in the front?
Yes, sir.
Next time on Are You Scared? Tape 2.
It's fine. The lifts are out.
The stairs still work.
We're safe inside.
Here they come.
God, what's wrong with them?
Tommy, I don't think that lock is going to hold.
I had 3 birds growing up.
How were they?
There was Paco, and there was Abby and Sugar. They were cockatiels.
Is this what it was like for you? You got addicted to the first one, and
I'll
then
have
made
another.
the second one, and then the third one?
I'll have another bird, please.